सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय। जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान। Now, in our journey of रामायण, हम रामायण सब जानते हैं, right? We will say रामायण में क्या है? रामायण we all know very well, right? पर it is said, why is it said that till you read a scripture on your own around 24 times or more, मतलब तब तक आपको समझ भी नहीं आता है. Because these great sages like Valmiki ji, Tulsi Baba and many more, there are currently registered or known 300 Ramayans, and there are many more which probably we don't know about. To understand what is being said, there is a level of purity which is needed, which comes only by continuously reading the scripture and walking on the path. Many a times people tell me that no, I don't think I'm pure enough. Who are we to judge whether we are pure enough or not? And how will we know when we are pure enough to start the journey? Right? Start the journey. The journey will purify us. Right? They are not looking for the best and the most pious. They are only looking for the ones who have that desire to know the Lord. कि हमें पता नहीं है रास्ता क्या है, कहाँ जाना है, कैसे जाना है, पर जाने का मन है. And if there is this slight little tiny spark, we are eligible to listen to all these scriptures. We are eligible to walk on the path. We are eligible to turn towards the Lord, and that is all that is needed, and that is all probably all of us will be able to do. After that, it is His pull. Right? Now, Ma Yashoda, we are going to just go there because it just came to my mind. Krishna Bhagwan was very naughty. Unlike Ramji, जो सीधे साधे थे शुरू से. So he would go around and one day he stole butter in his own house. Broke the matkis. अभी तक तो माँ was in denial कि मेरा बेटा माखन चोर नहीं हो सकता जब मेरे घर में इतना माखन है. Right? So why would he go around stealing makhan from here and there? So I don't want. But one fine day, the biggest mistake is when you steal in your own house. And the biggest scare happens when your mother sees you. क्योंकि बाकी सब तो छोड़ देंगे, बोल के छोड़ देंगे. डर सबसे ज्यादा मम्मी से ही लगता है क्योंकि प्यार भी सबसे ज्यादा वही करती है ना. So उनने देख लिया. Now okay, it's the same thing. The mother cried, the outburst, the running around with the stick, and finally she said, अब मैं तेरे को बांधती हूँ. And this is this Damodar Leela, which we are not getting into. She was trying to tie him. We are going to stop there. But it is said that she was trying to tie him. And जितना वो बांधने की कोशिश कर रही थी, उतनी वो रस्सी छोटी पड़ रही थी. Right? The string was not long enough. वो जोड़ती गई, बांधती गई, जोड़ती गई, बांधती गई. But the string was not long enough. छोटा सा प्यारा सा कृष्ण, छोटे छोटे हाथ, छोटे छोटे पैर, छोटी छोटी लकुटी, वो बन रहे नहीं है. She was amazed. She said, what is happening? And she tried and she tried and she tried. And it was her, कहते हैं ना खुद के बूते पे. Her, she was using her strength. She tied, but no amount of rope. जैसे कहते हैं ना, जब हनुमान जी को जलाने की कोशिश की थी उनकी पूंछ को, no amount of oil and no amount of cloth was enough. It is said that the entire Lanka's oil, ghee, and the entire Lanka's cloth was not able to tie his tail or, was enough to dip his tail and set fire. In the same way, it is said that when Kank Bhasundi used to go to visit Sri Ramji, see, Treta Yug comes again and again. The other day, never argue on facts. Because the facts, भगवान की लीला है. जब उनका मन होगा वो ऐसे करेंगे, जब उनका मन होगा वो वैसे करेंगे. When when a story, when repeated, it cannot be the same, because many a times when you're narrating to the children, you tell them, okay, I'll repeat the story, and they'll say, no, that time you narrated it like this time you're narrating it like this. So I tell them the story has a life of its own. The story also wants a little change. So in the same way, the Leela also wants a little change. Every Treta Yuga, the Leela could be a little different, no? Why should we say कि नहीं ऐसे ही हुआ था? कुछ नहीं. So over here, now Kak Basundi, every 5 years when Sri Ram becomes 5 years old, every Treta Yuga, Kak Basundi comes and he watches the Leela, and every time he looks at Sri Ram cry, he has this doubt कि क्या ये भगवान है? See, doubt is always with us, right? It is delusion. We get doubtful in every thing, and at every point there is this slight lurking doubt which is sneaking in and saying कि सही कर रहे हो क्या? Is it the true path? Is it the right path? नहीं. So he had this doubt कि ये रोता हुआ बच्चा श्री राम है क्या? And just imagine, every Treta Yuga he visits. Wherever there is Treta Yuga happening, and right now when we are talking, there must be many other places where Treta Yuga is currently happening. कहते हैं ना, राम जी के दर्शन हुए, क्यों नहीं हो सकते? क्योंकि त्रेता युग कहीं ना कहीं तो अभी चल ही रहा है ना. आपकी दृष्टि अगर इतनी प्रबल हो जाए, इतनी तेज हो जाए, आपका मन इतना साफ हो जाए, तो यहाँ बैठे बैठे राम जी आ जाएंगे सामने. देयर इज नथिंग टू बी वेरी फैसिनेटेड अबाउट कि ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? नहीं हो सकता है. सो नाउ ही गोज मल्टीपल बॉडीज, मल्टीपल प्लेसेस, एंड ही हैड अ डाउट. So when he had a doubt, he was swallowed by Ramji. हंसते हंसते Ramji ने अंदर ले लिया. Within Ramji there were galaxies and multi-verses, and every verse there were multiple Indras, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshas, multiple Treta Yugs happening. वो एक Treta Yug से दूसरे Treta Yug भटक रहे हैं. He is not able to find his way out. He gets petrified and scared. And उत्ते में Ramji laughs again and throws him out of his mouth. And again here also he sees the same thing. He gets so scared that he starts flying away. Now, वहाँ माँ यशोदा is trying to tie him, but the rope is short, right? There they are trying to burn the tail of Hanumanji, but the cloth is short and the oil is short. Over here, Kak Basundi is running away. And it is said that the distance is only of 2 fingers. This much. What are all these signifying? माँ यशोदा अपनी इच्छा से बांधना चाह रही है. अभी प्रभु की इच्छा नहीं हुई है बनने की. लंका में लोग उनको अपनी मन से बांधना चाह रहे हैं. हनुमान जी की अभी इच्छा नहीं हुई है जलने की. एंड काक भुसुंडी उड़ना चाह रहे हैं, भागना चाह रहे हैं. भगवान जी की अभी तक इच्छा नहीं हुई है उन्हें जाने देने की. सो वॉट इज देयर इन आवर हैंड इज टू ट्राई टू टाई हिम. माँ यशोदा भी उनको बांधने की कोशिश करी. हम भी क्या कर रहे हैं कि हम कैसे भी प्रभु को बांध लें. Right? That is, we are trying to tie him with our love. But again, they are trying to tie his pooch, probably not with love over here. And there he is trying to run away, but the hand is following him, and there are 2 fingers ka difference. So what is it? One finger is that desire to run away. My effort. Right? That difference is both places. The effort is mine. We are putting in a lot of effort. According to us, it could be lot. According to him, it could be still a long way to go. So the effort has to be put. And when the time is right, जब श्री कृष्ण फेल्ट कि अब माँ थक गई है, चलो मैं बन जाता हूं. She was able to tie him. The minute हनुमान जी saw कि अब ये लोग थक गए हैं, अब मैं चल जाता हूं, they were able to burn his tail. The minute काक भसुंडी said कि अच्छा भाई मैं हारा, समझ गया, मेरे को भ्रम हो गया था, this was a delusion, मैं गिर जाता हूं. The distance vanished. That hand that was chasing him vanished. 2 उंगली का फर्क है, our effort and his grace. So what is there in our hand is to put in the effort. And then you'll say the grace is always there, yes. But while putting in the effort, कब 100% surrender or samarpan हो जाएगा, then the grace will reach us. So over here, this is so beautiful कि We have to just walk, put in the effort. When the time is right, that like Shabri Ma, we'll reach Shabri Ma soon. She says ना, क्या मुझे पता है चित्रकूट में राम आ गए, बैठे हुए हैं. Everybody, it is said that in Chitrakoot, where Ramji used to be there, he would sit on the Shila, on that beautiful piece of stone, and he would be surrounded by sants and Mahatmas. All the devas would take different forms. In fact, the trees and the birds, they were disguised. All the devas are disguised to be the closest to him. Everybody would sit, and Ma Sita and Ramji would be sitting on the Shila, and they would just listen to him, watch him. They just wanted to be there. Even the waterways were disguised. All the gods are disguised at waterways, and the trees, the birds, the fruits, everything was just holding still to be with the Lord. But there was one person who did not budge, and we'll reach her later. ये जो संतों की भीड़ थी ना, कि इतनी सारी चित्रकूट में संतों की भीड़ थी, सब बैठे थे, उसमें एक संत नहीं था, वो थी माँ शबरी. बिकॉज शी सेड कि जब मैं तैयार हो जाऊंगी, जब मैं इस योग्य हो जाऊंगी कि प्रभु आए, मुझे प्रभु के दर्शन मिले, वो प्रभु खुद आ जाएंगे. Who am I to decide when the time is right? Let him decide now. And if the time is not right, it is not right. The next birth is still there. She spent her entire life waiting for the Lord, not complaining. The effort never went down. Every morning she would get up and prepare the path कि कहीं कांटा नहीं रह जाए, ना कंकड़ रह जाए. She would prepare बेर कि क्या पता कब प्रभु आ जाए, तो उनको मीठे मीठे बेर, मीठे मीठे फ्रूट मिलना चाहिए. And the flowers were let down. She would light the entire house because she thought कि कभी भी प्रभु आ सकते हैं. That faith with which she proceeded. क्या हमारे में ये faith है कि आज हम सब ठीक कर लेते हैं? Then let my house be 100% ready. क्या पता कब राम आ जाए? He won't know. He won't inform, right? I'll be coming on so and so date. Are you free? No. So every moment we have to be so pure, so clean. So the effort of Ma Yashoda, the effort of the Lankavasis, and the effort of Kagbhasundi has to be put. Then only he will put that second effort. The दो उंगली, एक हमारा effort और फिर उनका effort. हमारे हाथ में सिर्फ हमारा effort है. So Ma Yashoda put in the full effort. The Lankavasis put in the full effort. Kagbhasundi put in the full effort. But you know when? When did the Lord put in his effort? When माँ थक गई कि मैंने अभी अपने बल से सब कर दिया है. And द्रौपदी के साथ में भी ऐसा ही हुआ था. See, all these stories, different, you go across scriptures. When Draupadi was trying to protect herself from the Kauravas, and they were pulling her sari, pulling her vastra, she kept trying to protect herself. अपने बल से. This is my strength. She tried. She called for help all around. And finally that moment came when she realized nobody is going to get up. कोई नहीं है. And शायद मैं भी ये नहीं कर सकती. And she shouted Krishna. When she just let go. But when does the let go happen? After the effort has been put. And that is yam and niyam which we will be coming to. The effort has to be put. So Ramji is there and sitting there. सबके साथ बैठे हुए हैं. Lakshman ji is always standing there guard. They got the news कि भरत आ रहे हैं, right? And the reaction of the two brothers was very different. We discussed that, right? But Lakshman ji said कि no, he is coming to fight with you. Ram ji said भरत मुझसे लड़ ही नहीं सकता. Now in this entire process we are going to stop again. And this beautiful insight was given to me by a very great sage sitting in Valmiki's, near Valmiki ji's Gufa in Chitrakoot, where Valmiki ji had written the Valmiki Ramayana, they say. His gufa is there. The place where he had done the tapasya, the place where he became Valmiki ji from Ratnakar is there in Chitrakoot. It is known as the Valmiki Gufa. So we entered there and we sat down. See, whenever you go there, the visit to any place is incomplete if you don't find out that sadhu or the sage who is there and touch his feet and talk to him. Ki kuch bol do. And when they feel that you really want to know, they're going to talk. They are not going to talk aise. So while he was narrating and while he was talking, he said, do you think, what was Lakshman's Laksh? Lakshman went there. Lakshman was guarding Ramji with his life. He was taking care of Ma Sita. Why was it needed for Lakshman to go through such a tapasya? When you look at Lakshman's outburst, right? When he said, Bharat is this, Bharat is that, Bharat is so and so. And I think I'm going to fight with him. I'm going to destroy Shatrughan. If Shivji even comes, I'm going to destroy him also. Bharat's entire outburst was transparency. Being one in thought, word and deed. Outburst हम सब में होते हैं, but we are able to put a very nice smiling face and cover it up till we are doing that. हम इंद्रजीत को नहीं मार सकते. इंद्रजीत इस इंद्रियाज ना, हमारी इंद्रियाज को हम कॉन्कर ही नहीं कर सकते. तो आज when Lakshman had those thought in his mind, he said it out. Any which ways God knows everything, right? राम जी वहां खड़े, राम जी को तो सब पता है. He did not try to, be quiet कि मैं क्यों बोलूं, भरत तो मेरे भाई है, लोग क्या सोचेंगे अगर मैंने ऐसे बोल दिया, मैं परशुराम से ऐसा क्यों बोलूं. उनकी तपस्या थी वो कि whatever will come to my mind is going to come to my mouth. Do we have that courage? See, Lakshman is telling us कि ऐसा नहीं है कि हमेशा आपके विचार शुद्ध होंगे. There could be some form of, upheaval in your mind here. Have the courage to bring it to your mouth then. उन्हें बोल दिया ना कि भरत ऐसा, भरत वैसा, भरत ये. He was one in mansa vacha karmana. So this is, if nothing else we take away from the Ramayana, till we are able to be one in thought, word and deed, no matter how many scriptures we read, nothing will happen. And we can make a note and say, one in thought, word and deed. जो मैं सोचूंगा, वो ही मैं बोलूंगा, वो ही मैं करूंगा. Today, the world is filled with diplomatic and hypocrite people. You do not know. Everybody is two-faced. क्या बोल रहे हैं, मन में क्या है, कुछ नहीं पता. Then, no matter how many dips we take, कुछ नहीं होगा. So it was needed. Lakshman ji ke liye, it was essential that he becomes one in thought, word and deed. And he was. He was honest to his thoughts. He was honest. And he said whatever he had to say. Look at it. It requires a lot of courage to be one in thought, word and deed. And for that, what do we need? अगर हमें जो सोच रहे हैं वो बोलना नहीं है तो हमारी सोच प्योर होनी चाहिए. We should not have a thought in our mind that we cannot speak out and act on. How much of effort, how much of tapasya. And that is saying, when we say na ki Lakshman ji was awake all night, he did not blink, he did not sleep for 14 years. What is awaken? Being awakened. Being awakened, ये जो रात्रि है ना, this माया की रात्रि में जगते बहुत कम है. He was always alert. Alert of his thoughts. वो सोए नहीं कभी, हम सो जाते हैं. It is not that only when we close our eyes and we lie down that we sleep. That kind of a sleep also people don't get nowadays. Right? We toss and turn, wo bhi nahi. But we are sleeping while we are awake also, because we don't have any control on our thoughts. We are not always alert. Okay, this thought has crossed my mind. I should let it pass. This is not the right thought, because the thoughts are not you. But yes, being aware ki haan, acha, this situation, jealousy has suddenly crept into my mind. Oh, the thought of jealousy has come. Hatao isko. No. Oh, suddenly I am feeling angry. Are we so observant? Are we watching our thoughts like a drishta? Unfortunately, we become one with our thoughts. Our thoughts are not us. Over here, he was awake all night, all day, watching. क्यों? क्योंकि आगे जाके उनको इंद्रजीत को मारना है. Your indriyas cannot be in your control. कंदमूल खाना, all आहार शुद्धि, पूरा विचार की शुद्धि, alert at all times. See, if anything is destroying your alertness, a true sadhak won't be there. A true sadhak won't do it. If we are very serious on the path of spirituality, or if we are very serious for any goal in our life, we will take away everything else as a weed and throw it away. But for that, we have to know what is weed and what is a plant. हमें पता ही नहीं कौन सी weed है, कौन सा नहीं है. Everything is growing in our mind. And that is what Lakshman was. So when we talk about Lakshman ji, we have to talk with reverence. It is not that he was doubting his brother. He was one in Mansa Vacha Karmana and at all times, and he was willing to accept the counsel of the wise. कि ठीक है, ये मेरे दिमाग में विचार आया है. This thought is in my mind right now. But हाँ ठीक है, आप जो बोल रहे हैं वो भी सही है. This thought is not right. Learn. So we have to learn from them. And Ramji to Ramji hai. He is Satchidanand Swarup. Right? So in this entire scenario, the discussion is happening. And Bharat is coming. Now Bharat was able to find Ramji. He was able to get Nishad Raj, who would show him where Ramji is. Ramji could have left. Ramji wanted to give darshan to Bharatji. Because Bharatji had this doubt. कि the minute he finds out that I am coming, what if he goes away? फिर मैं क्या करूंगा? कुछ नहीं कर सकते आप बस ढूंढ सकते हैं. Right? That was a walk of faith that Bharat had. कि राम जी मिलेंगे, नहीं मिलेंगे तो मैं उनको ढूंढता रहूंगा. And that doubt came. अगर वो सोचे कि I am not pure enough, maybe I was hand in glove with KK, maybe I had conspired, what if he was confident for a while कि Ramji and Ma Sita would never doubt me, but as he was nearing Chitrakoot Parvat, as he was nearing Ramji, that doubt was coming. He would take one step forward, one step back, one step forward, one step back, कि मैं आगे बढ़ूं या पीछे हटूं, आगे बढ़ूं या पीछे हटूं. What if I reach there? What if? That what if is dangerous, and that what if comes in every sadhak's mind. You know that what if सारी जिंदगी निकाल ली हमने और कुछ हाथ नहीं आया. That is a risk one has to take. What if हम यहाँ के भी नहीं रहे, वहाँ के भी नहीं रहे? You know, we walk on this path and we walk towards our goal and nothing happens, and in the meantime everybody else has already shunned us. What if? So he's saying, what if Ramji is gone? Ramji goes away. What if Ramji does not accept me? What if Ramji? What if? But when that what if comes, what happens? You keep walking. It's okay. One step forward, one step backward. And this is how the journey is explained. उनको बहुत time लगने दो. But the direction was set कि मुझे जाना है. But the thoughts were coming कि शायद he might not be there. He might go away. He might doubt me. He might rebuke me. कोई बात नहीं. One step forward, one step backward. It is like the beautiful description is of that patang. You know, during Sankrant over here, we fly patang, right? And for the first time I observed the moment, you let it loose and then you pull it back. You let it loose and then you pull it back. And that is how it stays afloat. So this is what life is all about. Jitni ऊंचाई पे चढ़ना ठीक है. You have to let it loose and sometimes you get pulled back. Then you again let it loose, then you get pulled back. And this is the journey, and this is how Bharat was walking on the path. Patang ki tarah. थोड़ा आगे थोड़ा पीछे. And Nishad, my God, he knew the entire jungle at the back of his head, but he was getting lost. Looking at this immense situation, he did not know where to go, left, right. He got lost कि कहाँ मैं जाऊँ अब. And at that time, Kripa se, the route got cleared and the route was shown to him. See, even if we know everything at the back of our head, even if we know we are on the right path, even if we know the way, it is by His grace only that we can reach Him. Just imagine, Nishad forgot the way. He got so overwhelmed. Bharatji started walking back and forth, and slowly, steadily, they are reaching Chitrakoot, and the first sight of Chitrakoot Parvat, standing there, everybody got overwhelmed. Bharat, Nishad Raj, Shatrughanji, they just stood there. Because the aura of Ramji was so strong, it spread across the entire Parvat. We all carry an aura. Be very careful. And we all carry those vibrations. We all carry the frequency. Words are futile. शब्द बहुत बाद में पहुंचते हैं. हमारी ऑरा बहुत पहले पहुंच जाती है. And when we say कि we did not say anything and still we got that reaction is because there was something amiss in our aura, in our frequency. Don't blame anybody else. जब तक हमारी aura pure नहीं है. So this over here the beautiful description is Bharat knew every word कि Gua is saying कि कुछ नहीं होगा. But again he was getting so anxious. But the minute when he looked at this Chitrakoot Parvat, he felt that, just as people tormented by fear of calamities and are afflicted by the threefold troubles. Threefold troubles क्या होता है? Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik, Adhyatmik. We have done this many times. As well as by the influence of evil stars. And all these people have migrated to a well-governed and prosperous country. He felt as if he has migrated to a well-governed and prosperous country. The minute he looked at Chitrakoot, all his afflictions, all his sorrow, all his agony, all his anxiety stopped. कि हाँ, अब मैं प्रभु शरण में आ गया हूँ. And we've seen this in today's world also, right? People take so much of trouble. They die in the process. They sink in the process when they are leaving places which are afflicted to go to a safe place. Right? And that is how he felt. कि मैं आ गया. I have come to a safe place. Now Ramji is here. Look at it. Chitrakoot पहुंच गया हूँ. I am right here. And the forest became many folds more beautiful and more prosperous. Why? Because of the presence of Sri Ram. And this is the power of a sant. This is the power of a divine pure soul. It is said that if there is one sadhu, one vairagi, one prabhu jnani, one pure devotee, let me say that, 21 generations above ancestors and 21 generations ahead, the descendants, they get moksha. By the presence of one devotee, true devotee in the lineage. That is the power of bhakti. That is the power of devotion. Because we are not alone. We are a sum total of the previous generations. And the coming generation is a sum total of us. हमें लगता है कि हाँ, we are alone. Whatever we are today is by the effort, tangible and intangible effort of the previous generations. सब कुछ तो कोई बोलता है ना कि we are self-made. कोई भी self-made नहीं होता इस दुनिया में. We have to be thankful to all our ancestors. And we have to pass on. We have to be so vigilant with what we are doing today so that the generations to come are pure and pious. This is the power of one devotee. And so, when Ramji was there, they say, the natural wealth of the forest grew while Sri Ram lived there. Even as people rejoice on securing a good king. इनको तो राजा मिल गया ना, राम जी मिल गए, चित्रकूट में राम आ गए. Trust me, even today, I was in Chitrakoot on Sunday. Chitrakoot is still very beautiful. Every pebble, every stone, every river speaks Ram, 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 Sita Ram. Even today. After so many days, the minute you step in, you can see the beauty which Ramji left over there. And so, what is it and how did he feel? Now, this is something that we have to note down. Because when in any scripture, when they are describing something outside, they are describing this temple also, our body. So, to have that kind of a beauty that Chitrakoot had right now at that time, because Ramji was there, what was it? Vairagya. Vairagya and Vivek. Who was Vairagya? Vairagya was the king. No, Vivek was the king. And Vairagya was the, discretion was the king and the counselor. So, two things. If we feel कि हमारे अंदर भी राम जी रह रहे हैं, तो what is the प्रमाण कि हम राममय हो गए? We'll say ना, we are the greatest devotees. So okay, we have a checklist. We feel right, everything is subjective. No, everything is very objective in our scriptures. It is not subjective. And we can actually check. There is a litmus test. Vivek. Vairagya. So what is they are saying? Vivek is the king. Is Vivek our king? We can write it down and we'll discuss it in a little depth before we move on. Vairagya. Is Vairagya our counselor? Ask. So Vivek is the king, Vairagya is the counselor, and likewise, there are 5 yams. We are going to get into the detail of this. 5 yam and 5 niyams constitute the champions of the realm, right? So assuming that हमारा शरीर भी चित्रकूट है, where we want Ramji to stay or we think कि Ramji रह सकते हैं, तो who do we have to make a king? Like Chitrakoot, Vivek was the king. Vairagya was the counselor. The 5 yams and the 5 niyams, which we are going to cover right now, were the champions. Yam and niyam were the champions. And after that, who was the, over here they are saying Shail Rajdhani. What is the capital? This was the capital. Shail was the Chitrakoot ki Rajdhani. Chitrakoot was the Rajdhani. Right? We are the Rajdhani. In us, Vivek should be the king. Vairagya should be our counselor. And who are the champions who are guarding it? Guarding the capital should be Yam and Niyam. And with this, we would stand tall with peace and good understanding. What is Shanti and Sumati? Then again, Shanti and Sumati. Shanti is peace. Okay? When we have Vivek, Vairagya, we follow the 5 yams and niyams, which we are going to talk about in a while. What will prevail in our capital? In our body, in our mind, man, mastiksh, chit mein? Shanti and Sumati. Sumati is the right thought will come. Like, कहते हैं ना, our thoughts should be pure. And Shanti will be peace. So peace and good understanding represents the virtuous and the lovely queens. So these are going to be the queens. Peace and Sumati. These are the 2 queens over here. In this way, the good king was complete in all the limbs of a good state. Right? And then, and depending as he did on Sri Ram's feet, his heart was full of zeal. ये सब होने के बाद में whom should we depend on? Sri Ram's feet. Right? And then there was, he says, there were so many numerous hermitages over there. Like so many little towns. Because बहुत सारी hermitages हैं वहाँ पे. And hamlets were there, the birds were there, the beasts were there. And he realized that everybody was living together in harmony. Right? Chote hermitages hain, chote. And all the tigers and the elephants, be it the deer or the lioness, they are drinking water in the same stream. The trees are not following any season. No season is being followed. All the trees are bearing fruit at all times. And this happened when he reaches Lanka also. Lanka later on, again they'll say that all the trees started bearing fruit at the same time because they were not being governed by our, we'll not go into that depth because we'll do it later, vasanas. So all the trees were bearing fruits at the same time. Right? And then what happened? There were bees. And there were blossoms, there were creepers. It was so beautiful. Creepers, trees, blades of grass alike were blossoming and bore fruit. The entire community thus wore a festive and delightful appearance. It was so blissful to just look at Chitrakoot. Just imagine, forgetting the season, every flower is blooming. Every tree has fruits. The bees are humming, the birds are chirping. There is a soft, fine, beautiful scent and a lovely breeze. Aap imagine kariye. And this is Chitrakoot. This Chitrakoot, our body, we can also become a temple of Ram. If we have all this. Vivek is what? The ability to discriminate. Vairagya is dispassion and detachment. We have already talked about dispassion and detachment a lot. Right? And the champions that they are talking about are Yam and Niyam. What are the Yams and Niyams? I'll just turn to the page. I'll share the write-ups also. There are 5 Niyams that we need to follow. Right? See, because Tulsi Ramayana is a sar of all the Granths. It is not only the story of Ramji. If we finish reading Tulsi Ramayana, we have already read most of the scriptures, is what they say. All the knowledge of all the scriptures in the concise form has been put into the Tulsi Ramayana and is being presented to us. It is like a capsule. इतनी सारी श्रुतियां, इतने सारे पुराण, इतने सारे वेद. नहीं समय है, तुलसी रामायण पढ़ लीजिए. इट्स अ कैप्सूल. उसको अच्छे से पी लीजिए. Digest it, and that is it. Your journey is done. So again and again we'll see. Because one more thing I've left, I'll cover. So right now they are talking about Yam and Niyam. So what are the 5 daily disciplines that we should follow? For us to become Chitrakoot. जहाँ पे राम रहे, जहाँ पे everything blossoms without our vasanas. See, we are not able to blossom fully because we are governed by our previous vasanas and sanskars. Isn't it? Agreed? Right? We carry a lot of vasanas and sanskars. What is vasanas? Simply, if you put achar in a jar, you remove the achar, you wash it nicely, the smell will still come. So we have a lot of vasanas and sanskars in us. So after so much of Yam and Niyam, the vasanas and sanskars are not holding us back. We are already in our Satchitanand Swarup and we are blossoming. Nothing is stopping us anymore. That is what they are trying to say. Because in Chitrakoot, the vasanas and sanskars had no control. They were all burnt, finished. And everything was blossoming. So over here, what are the 5 Yams and Niyams that they are asking us to follow? Ek to we have to be Viveki. Nowadays the word passion is used very often. We should not be passion. Passion blights. We should have a discriminating ability. कि सोच समझ के आगे बढ़िए, blindly मत आगे बढ़िए. That is not what our scriptures teach us, even for God. Even for God, they say, don't be passionate. Don't be blind. सोच समझ के आगे बढ़ो. 5 niyams are tapas, sauchya, santosh, swadhyay are the 5 niyams. And Ishwar pranidhan. So what is tapas? To bear anything and everything that comes across on the spiritual path and complete dedication and discipline to the practice. Now this can be applied to any of our goals. Right? This is what all the management talkers and all the inspirational talkers talk about. They just don't use these words. Right? But we are going to talk about it in spiritual point of view. Tapas. Restraint of senses. We should not just let our senses govern us. कि आज कुछ भी कर लो. Today I'll get up at 7, tomorrow I'll get up at 9. Today I'll eat at 12, tomorrow I'll eat at 3. No. Tapas is when there is a discipline. Today this is what I'm going to eat, so this is what I'm going to eat. Today I got angry, tomorrow I'm going to go hungry. That is what you're going to do. Different type of tapas. There is mental tapas, there is physical tapas. We are going to leave it at that. I'll send the write-up, it can be read. Sauchya, purity in thought, word and deed. External purity, internal purity. That is known as sauchya. Cleanliness, not only outer cleanliness, but also inner cleanliness. हम क्या खा रहे हैं, हम क्या पी रहे हैं, हम किसके साथ बैठ रहे हैं. Because everything is being taken in. We don't only eat from our mouth. We drink and eat from here. We drink and eat from our nose. We drink and eat from our eyes. So everything has to be pure. Sauchya. Purity inside, purity outside, purity in our surrounding, purity in our companionships, purity in everything. So cleanliness, external and internal purity is very essential for us to be like Chitrakoot. जहाँ राम जी वास करने आ गए, नहीं तो नहीं आएंगे. Then what is it? Santosh. Contentment. Which is very difficult to find. We might be contented with money. What about other things? Expectations hound us. All the time. We are never. Are we truly contented all the time? कि संतोष, कोई मार के भी चला जाए तो कोई बात नहीं, शायद यही होना था, कोई बात नहीं. That does not mean that, we take anything negative that is happening to us. Choiceless acceptance of all that is happening in one's life. In one word, what is santosh? It is not only contentment in possessions, but choiceless acceptance of all that is happening in my life. Everything. And that is when contentment will come. Santosh or contentment, and it cuts the roots of desires. Desire होती है ना, हमें ये चाहिए, हमें वो चाहिए. It cuts the root. When we accept everything that is coming our way. Swadhyay and study of the self and study of scriptures. We study the scriptures but we forget to study the self. And उसके लिए समय रोज निकालना चाहिए खुद को पढ़ने के लिए. We study a lot of things outside. How many times do we study deep in आधा घंटा, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes? How many times do we study ourselves? कि what are my tendencies? What triggers me? What is lacking? क्या चल रहा है मेरे मन में? स्वाध्याय involves self-learning and learning about oneself. That is स्वाध्याय. हम लोग सोचते हैं कि बाहर हमने पढ़ लिया, हमने स्वाध्याय कर लिया. नहीं, खुद को पढ़ा क्या? The one person we forget to study, the one thing that we forget to study is Swadhyay. Who am I? Where have I come from? What is my purpose? Koham, Kenoham, Ramanna Maharishi, just by questioning this, who am I? Why have I come from? Where have I come from? Koham, Koham, Koham. And वो ब्रह्मलीन हो गए. He found that divine bliss. Am I ever changing body? Am I the mind? Am I the thought? Am I the seer? Am I the observer? Am I the changeless? Am I the energy? What am I? मैं हूँ कौन? Study of the self. करते हैं हम? नहीं. And then Ishwar Pranidhan. What is it? Worship or surrender to God. Full surrender without resistance, without any demands, without anything. And full surrender is silence. And silence is the definition of God. Full silence. Dissolve oneself and surrender completely to the will of the Almighty. जो हुआ अच्छा हुआ, जो हो रहा है अच्छा हो रहा है, जो होगा वो भी प्रभु अच्छा ही होगा. Full surrender. So these are the 5 niyams that are the champions, right? Because without these champions, we will not be able to have Ramji in our hearts. I'm sorry because this is essential and then we'll move on quickly. And what are the, ye to the yam. Now we'll go to niyam thing. Now what is the yam? What are the 5 yams? Just turn it. It is the 5 yam, ahimsa. What is this? Noble values that we have to have in our lives for ourselves to become like Chitrakoot. Ahimsa, non-violence. We'll say, yeah, we follow ahimsa. We don't hurt anybody. We don't hit anybody. Non-violence in speech, action and thought. Non-violence in speech, action and thought. Non-violence to others as well as the self. Non-violence to other in speech, word and thought. Non-violence to myself in speech, word and thought also. It is very as easy to be non-violent to others. What about ourselves? How much do we torment ourselves? Why do we torment ourselves? So non-violence in speech, word and thought. Ahimsa is abstaining from injury to any living creature. Ahimsa is not merely not killing. It is perfect harmlessness. Perfect harmlessness and positive love. So this is ahimsa, non-violence. This is the noble values in one life that we have to hold. Second is satya, truthfulness. At any point in time, in any situation, satya should not leave us. Honesty. Honesty again in mansa vacha karmani. Honest to others and honest to ourselves. Many a times we are not honest to ourselves also. Mostly we are not honest to ourselves also. हम लोग इतना we are playing this game of delusion so much that we forget कि क्या सत्य है क्या सत्य नहीं है. And asteya, non-stealing. We don't steal anything. We'll say no. Sometimes our words steal the peace of somebody else's mind. होता है ना कि हमने किसी का पीस चोरी कर लिया. This is how minute. This is what Tulsi Baba is talking about. Non-stealing, practicing honesty, non-stealing, and not talking that which does not taking that which does not belong to you. Stealing someone's peace of mind is also stealing. Stealing someone's confidence कि तुझसे तो नहीं होगा, खत्म, you are a चोर. You stole somebody's confidence. इसी के लिए कहते हैं ना, बहुत सोच समझ के कम बोलो. हम बोलेंगे तो कुछ ना कुछ गलत निकल जाएगा मुंह से. See, physically we can control what we are saying, right? Mentally ठीक है, कोशिश होएगी, पर मुंह से तो हम ना बोले. Even accumulating too much wealth, they are saying, is stealing, because the more resources we take, the lesser resources other people have. This is very essential. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना कि no, we are this, we are that. No, if we have more than what we need, we are chore. Because there are people who don't have what they need also. That is what they are talking. Asteya. And again, adding to your cravings. We keep putting fire, oil in the fire. Ab ye chahiye, ab wo chahiye. No, don't. That is stealing. Don't. बहुत essential है. Simple things. So just imagine how much vigilance is needed in being asteya. And the person who is totally into the path of spirituality will actually stop talking unnecessarily. कि क्या पता कब किसके अपने मुंह से कुछ ऐसा निकल जाए तो दूसरों को आहत कर जाए. चुप रहो. That is it. Then they say non-hoarding. We have already covered it here. But non-hoarding. Not to possess beyond what is needed for survival. Right? Not to hoard things. Emotions and feelings also. क्या होता है ना, nowadays what our mind has become very tangible. The minute we say non-hoarding, we talk to things. What about the feelings that we are hoarding? The emotions that we are hoarding? The pain that we are hoarding? It is not, पता है, चीजों से ज़्यादा the pain, the hatred, the anxieties. कि 10 साल पहले उनने मुझे ये बोल दिया था. अरे बोल दिया, खत्म करो, भूल जाओ. आपको ऐसा होना चाहिए, अच्छा मैंने बोला था क्या, या आपने बोला था क्या, मैं भूल गई. Don't hoard, because that clogs the chakras, that clogs the path to that divine. What? Our feelings and our emotions, the hoarding of feelings, the hoarding of experience, the hoarding of negativity. And एक चीज बोलूं, the hoarding of positivity also, कि positive experience, सब छोड़ो ना, आगे बढ़ो. बीत गई सो बात गई. No hoarding of anything. Today is a fresh day, I start afresh, everything is erased. Alt delete. सब गया. Deleted from my memory. So not only tangible. So when scriptures talk about all these things, it is not tangible. It is intangible also. It is not only about others, it is about myself also. Because in the scriptures, my mind, body and thought is not me. I am the soul. So others की गिनती में my mind, body and thought भी तो आता ही है ना. हम सोचते हैं नो नहीं आता, नहीं आता है. So whenever the scriptures are talking about others, it is your mind, body and thought also. This is so beautiful. It is like, and brahmacharya. Brahmacharya क्या होता है? Yes, abstaining from that is different. Brahmacharya वाणी का होता है, brahmacharya दृष्टि का होता है, देखने का होता है. पता है, when we go to the mall and we are saying today we'll do window shopping, हम brahmacharya brushed कर रहे हैं. Because the temptations come when we look at so many beautiful things. Oh, maybe this one thing I can buy. Brahmacharya khatam. So it is not only brahmacharya from that sense. इसी के लिए बोलते हैं ना, brahmachari हैं. All the students, all the children are brahmacharis. They should follow this. Abstaining from all kind of desires. We give our children so much. Then उनका brahmacharya brushed हो जाता है. Limited. This is what you need. This is what you'll have. So what are they saying? Let's first say what brahmacharya is not. Brahmacharya is not only celibacy. जो हम हमेशा सोचते हैं ना ब्रह्मचर्य के बारे में. Brahmacharya is to be like Brahman. What is it? Complete in itself. Complete in oneself. No desires, nothing, कुछ नहीं. I am complete. रोटी है तो भी कंप्लीट, रोटी नहीं है तो भी कंप्लीट, एक शर्ट से भी कंप्लीट, दो शर्ट से भी कंप्लीट. आई एम कंप्लीट. ब्रह्मचर्य. And when you are complete within yourself, you do not need someone else to complete you also. When do desires pop in? When we are incomplete ourselves. And we seek completeness in things and people around us. And that is what? The same law is applied in married life. Sab kuch in single or the single. If one wastes the most, and again, of course, that energy is to be conserved. From that point of view also. So that is brahmacharya. So he is talking about, these are the champions. When we do Vibhishan Gita, we are going to go very much into it. We are going to take some 15 days completing the Vibhishan Gita, which is a one paragraph. But right now we just touched it because it is essential. Unless and until we are able to internalize all this, we would listen to another story, which we already know. Right? Which somebody asked me, kya Ramayan bar. What is hoarding is, I'll tell you. I'll send the entire write-up in Hindi, pura with Hindi, English and the explanation. So, this is what he's saying, ki to have Chitrakoot, to have Ram sthit in it. So, can you imagine, kitni sundar Chitrakoot rahi hogi? और अगर हम ऐसे हो जाएं और राम जी हमारे अंदर रहें, तो फिर it will happen to us, right? When Buddha used to sit there, Gautam Buddha, the lion and the deer used to drink water from the same pond because the energy and the aura was so pure. So that is what they are talking about. And Bharat is inching close to Dheere. He's inching. I'll just take 5-10 more minutes, 15 minutes. He's inching close. And Lakshman is standing facing Ramji with his dhanush and ready because he does not know what is coming. He has listened to the advice, he's following the advice, he's not acting out of impulse, but he's standing guard. What if? Right? And Ramji is sitting here and Bharat comes from the behind, he's looking, he opens those bushes and all, he removes them and what does he see? He sees Ram, Sita, surrounded by so many saints, sitting in the middle. His eyes get teary, he just loses control, he is not able to move forward. And it is said with that emotion, stones around him started to melt. The power of his love for Sri Ram was so intense that the tangible became intangible. Right? जो हिल सकते थे, like Nishad and all that, not the, animate, became inanimate. जो हिल सकते थे वो स्थित हो गए, बुद्ध की तरह खड़े हो गए. They were like statues looking at Bharat. And the stones started melting because of the power of love. They say, I missed seeing this, कि अभी भी in Chitrakoot where Ramji and Bharat met, the melted stone, the pieces of those melted stone is still there in that kutia. And utte mein Ramji saw Bharatji. Because he said, Bharatji shouts out. And दोनों में, there is a competition. The minute they see each other, भरत के मन में है कि मैं कैसे भी जाके I want to touch Ramji's feet. And Ramji के मन में है कि मैं कैसे भी जाके भरत को तुरंत गले लगा लूं. I just want to hug him. And they both rush. But Lakshman is standing guard because he is also, when the minute he says Ram, by the tone of your voice, everything is said. We do not have, the choice of words is not important. Yes, it is, but the way it is said, that love, and he realized, nahi, Bharat प्यार से ही आए हैं, मैं गलत था. But he could not move because he was on duty. He wanted to just rush towards his brother, but he stood still. He could not see Bharatji, but he could feel the intense love. And Bharatji rushes towards Ramji, and Ramji gets a glimpse of Bharat, and Ramji gets up. And the Angavastra, the Dushala, whatever he's wearing on his chest falls off. It is said because it did not want to come between the two brothers when they hugged. See, remember in Prayag, when Bharatji was coming forward to meet Ramji, what had he left? Dharma, Arth, Kam, and Moksha. Right? He gave everything at Prayag. He said, here, you take my Dharma, Arth, Kam, and Moksha. All I want is bhakti to Sri Ram. And when we leave everything and we reach the Lord, then there is nothing that stops the Lord from getting close to us also. So even the cloth dropped. He said, मैं इन दोनों भाइयों के बीच में नहीं आ सकता. He was holding his dhanush, that dhanush fell off. His hair upheaval, tears flowing. He rushed, crossed Lakshman. Bharat crossed Lakshman, and this time, in this battle, he almost fell on Ramji's feet, and he picked him up and grabbed him. It is said that it was difficult to understand who was standing with whose support, who was hugging whom. पता ही नहीं चल रहा था कौन से राम है और कौन से भरत है. Everything stood still. Everything stood still. सृष्टि जैसे रुक गई हो. Nobody was even breathing. Both brothers hugging each other, tears flowing down, standing with each other's support. कौन किसको support कर रहा है, nobody knew. And this pure moment, everything paused. And this is what this ultimate union is. And at that time, भेद नहीं पता चलता कि कौन जीवात्मा है और कौन परमात्मा है, दोनों एक हो जाते हैं. And this is what this union is depicting. जीवात्मा और परमात्मा का मिलन. Oneness of the two. Because once Hanuman ji was asked by Ram ji, अरे सुन हनुमान, मैं तेरा कौन हूँ? मतलब मैं कौन लगता हूँ तेरा? Hanuman ji being Hanuman ji, he said, Prabhu, when I am in this sansar, right, उलझा हुआ हूँ, मेरी तेरी ये वो सब करता हुआ, वो जो करते नहीं थे कभी. I'm sure Hanuman ji was beyond all this. Then you are my God and I am your servant. Right? I am your servant. But slowly at times when I start moving within, and this sansar I'm letting go, leaving it, and my entire attention is moving towards you, I am moving within, I realize that I am but a part of you. मैं आपका अंश हूँ. Right? I have the same characteristics that you have. You are the ocean, I am your drop. But there comes a time, ये जो भरत मिलाप है ना, there comes a time when there is nobody, Prabhu. There is nobody. There is only you. कुछ भी नहीं है. Everything has been left behind. Right now, Bharat has nobody in his mind. Everything has vanished. It's only Bharat and Ram. At that time, I am you and you are me. O Prabhu, हम दोनों में कोई भेद नहीं रह जाता. There is only you. आप ही रह जाते हैं. At that time, I am you and you are me. Better said, there is only you. Only you. And that is the oscillation we all go through. In this 24 hours, that one moment I'm sure comes when there is only him. And this is known as Bharat Milap. The beauty of Bharat Milap. We'll stop here. Sorry for taking so long. But it is essential that we work on ourselves as we move on the journey. Otherwise, it will just become a kahani. Ramji is leading by example. Bharatji is leading by example. And the true Ramayana will be led अगर थोड़ा सा हम भी इंटरनलाइज कर लें तो. राइट. जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान.